Ricardo, good to have you. So what do you think of this last minute U-turn? I mean, how unusual is it to see something like this just days before a major event?
This is incredible and it's unprecedented. All the decisions that the organizing committee in Qatar took in the last few weeks, including the one today, are totally their right to make these calls. But making this call so close to kickoff really creates a lot of problems and complications for the teams that are on the ground executing events and their marketing. So that's a really a unique situation.
Do you think Budweiser still gets a bump, though? As we pointed out, AB InBev said, they make more profit off of all of the advertising rather than consumption on the field or on site. I mean, do you think Budweiser is still getting a bump from this? It's still a net positive for the company?
I have no doubt. The vast majority of the results that any sponsor of the FIFA World Cup accrue is coming from everywhere else but the host country. Big or small, doesn't matter the size of the country, the operations and the consumption of the products in the host country is marginal to the overall impact of the business. So as long as AB InBev and Budweiser are promoting their brands all over the world, they will get a very healthy return on their investments of this sponsorship.
That said, I mean, this is probably not the way they expected the sponsorship to go down. I mean, do you think, having been in your previous position, that Budweiser is on the phone with FIFA trying to either get some money back or really quite upset about how this is all going down?
Well, I'm sure they are very upset, and they have all the rights to be upset because they worked a lot and they spent a lot of money to execute everything in Qatar. Just to give you an idea, Qatar is a very small market for most of the companies, even more for a company like AB because they don't have business in the country, barely have business in the country. So to execute the World Cup, they have to bring trucks from other countries, refrigerators from other countries, staff from other countries. So this is a very expensive logistical operation they have been doing for the last several months. So to come up now, 2 days before opening, and have to stop everything and remove all the things that they have put in place for the party they were planning to be part of, it must be really frustrating. Having said that, they should be on the phone with the organizing committee in Qatar that is the one that took the decision, because I'm pretty sure that FIFA accepted the decision, but they were not the decision makers.
And as I said, you had previously been with Coca-Cola. I'm really curious. Walk me through the conversations that a major company like Coca-Cola or Budweiser is having when deciding whether to partner with a major sports organization. I naturally think of the Olympics in Beijing. I mean, you make this agreement to partner with a sports event, not fully knowing what the controversy or what the blowback of that might be.
Yeah, when you sign a contract, you have no idea where the events are going to happen. So usually contracts of the likes of Coca-Cola or Visa or AB, they are all signed way before the host countries are assigned. So in the long duration of a contract like that, you get all sorts of hosts. So if you look back in the last 10, 12 years, you have had good markets, large markets like Brazil or during the 2018 World Cup in Russia. And then you get smaller markets that from a business standpoint are not great for the sponsors. But luckily, they will all be around for the next one, because when the FIFA World Cup comes to North America in 2026, it's going to be an incredible event for all the partners and all the companies that can be involved with it.
What's the takeaway, do you think, for executives and business owners watching this? I thought about the Peloton example. I don't know if you remember, but the Peloton example on the Sex and the City episode, and that ended up being quite a disaster just in terms of how the brand was used. And so what's the takeaway in terms of determining who you partner with and how much risk your company is willing to absorb?
Well, when you're a partner with sports and entertainment, there's always a risk. So as long as you have good contracts in place, that you have good crisis management teams in place and have processes that can deal with the unexpected things that will inevitably happen, you should be fine. Most companies get a lot of positive returns from their sponsorship investments. And some of these bumps in the road that we are seeing today with AB and Qatar, they are natural to the industry of sponsorship. So if you're well prepared, you can sail through it without major troubles.
Okay, so you should be fine, but have a good crisis management team in place. That seems to be the
Just in
takeaway.
case.
Just in case. Ricardo Fort, thanks for being with us today, the founder of Sport by Fort Consulting and former vice president of global sports and entertainment partnerships at Coca-Cola.